Welcome back everyone to Catherine's Plates, where it's always simple, easy, and delicious in my kitchen. And today, what is better than a one skillet meal? What's better than chicken fajitas? What's better than pasta? Let me tell you, one skillet chicken fajitas pasta. It's one recipe. Okay, if you are ready for this one like I am, I like mashup recipes and I have plenty of them on my channel. And if you're interested in them, I will link them down below in my description box. Okay, so yes, this is a mashup between chicken fajitas, which is Mexican, and pasta, which is Italian. We're going to put them together. And I've done something like that several times, okay, so I know you like the flavors. So let's go ahead and get started. What I want to do is just kind of show you what you're going to need to pull out of your pantry and your refrigerator first, and then we're just going to start in on the one skillet. Alright, to start with, I've got about 2 chicken breasts here, so I've got about a pound of chicken, and I'm going to dice these up into bite-sized pieces. And then we have our pasta. Now I'm using a penne pasta because it's going to really absorb those flavors. Now you can use any pasta that you want. I've got my peppers and onions here. Now if you can see the array of colors, I've got orange, red, yellow, and green, and these are going to be so pretty in the dish. Who's not going to want to eat that? And then I got a yellow onion here. If you want to use a red onion or a white onion, that's totally fine. Have some salt, some pepper. Now I've got some green chilies, just a small can of green chilies, and then I've just got a can here of diced tomatoes. Now you can also, if you don't have these, you can use a can of Rotel tomatoes with the green chilies in them. Okay, I've got some heavy whipping cream to kind of thicken things up. I've got some chicken broth that's going to help with the pasta. Now I'm using just a chicken fajita seasoning here. So you can use any kind of fajita seasoning or taco seasoning that you have, that's totally fine. Got some garlic for some additional flavors for the pasta side of it, and then just got some oil here to start cooking everything with. Okay guys, we're going to go ahead now and start preparing our chicken and getting that browned up. So I'm going to take my chicken breast and I'm going to go ahead now and just cut these into bite-sized pieces. So I'm just slicing these, and then I'm going to go back through and cut it the other way. These are pretty thick, so, and then what I'm going to do, just turn it around this way, and then just cut them small, just like that. Alright, what you can do also is get chicken tenders and cut those into pieces. What we're going to do now is turn on our burner to medium-high. I'm going to take some oil and just place it into the bottom of my pan and start heating that up. Okay, my oil is nice and hot. I'm going to go ahead now and add my chicken. Oh, nice sizzle going in. Get all that off of there. Now what I'm going to do is just try to lay this flat in the pan here, as evenly as I can. Okay, we're going to go ahead now and season the top of our chicken. I've got some salt, some pepper, and then I'm going to add my chicken fajita seasoning, about a few teaspoons just to get it started. Okay. I'm going to let it sit there for about just 2 to 3 minutes cooking on one side, and then what we're going to do is flip it over to the other side. While this is happening, I'm going to go ahead and start getting my peppers and onions ready to go. Okay, so I've already washed off my vegetables and got my onion ready here. So what I'm going to do is take off 2 sides of each pepper The red pepper is pretty darn big, y'all, see? So I might just do one side of the red. We'll see. 2 sides of the yellow. 2 sides of the orange. Now, I had a green pepper already cut in half in the refrigerator, so I'm just going to take a few sides off of that. That'll add a nice color to the dish. Probably do all the sides of that one. And then what I'm going to do is just cut this into strips. The red one I'm going to cut in half because it's pretty big. And then I'm just going to cut these into strips. Now you can use whatever colored peppers you want. If you want to use the sweet peppers, you can use those, the smaller ones. If you don't really like these peppers here. I'm going to go ahead now and start flipping over my chicken. Try to turn over all the pieces as much as possible. Okay, I'm just going to season that side with some chicken fajita seasoning. Another few teaspoons. Some pepper. And some salt. Okay, what we're going to do now is finish chopping up our vegetables. Alright, I got my yellow onion. Just going to take off the ends. I'm going to peel off the outer layer here. Alright, I'm just going to cut it in half. And then I'm just going to slice them. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now that my chicken is done, and all I had to do was just take a piece of chicken and cut it in half and make sure that it was cooked all the way through. Now I have a plate here, and I'm just going to put my chicken on that so we can stop cooking for right now. Oh, it smells delicious. We're not ready to put it on a tortilla, people, so don't think about that. Okay, we're going to set this aside. I'm going to add a little bit more oil to my pot here. Alright, I'm going to take my peppers and my onions and put them on in. Okay, we're going to go ahead now and season with our chicken fajita seasoning. A couple of teaspoons, about 2 or 3. Salt and some pepper. Okay, we're going to saute this down for about 4 to 5 minutes until they're nice and soft and a little brown. We're going to turn our chicken fajita pasta into a fiesta with these colors. Look at that. Oh, it smells so delicious in there. Okay, the major sizzle is out of the way. That was pretty loud, wasn't it? So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and add about 2 teaspoons of garlic in. Alright, and give that a stir. Ooh, yum. And cook this for another just 30 seconds, and then I'm going to pull out my peppers and onions. And then what I'm going to do is set it on a plate that has my chicken on it and just set those aside for just a minute until we make the sauce. Okay, what we're going to do now is add 2 cups of chicken broth to our pot here. Alright, I'm going to add 1½ cups of some heavy whipping cream, or you can use like half and half if you'd like. Alright, that's 1 cup, and then about half of this. Okay, now I've added my can of diced tomatoes, and then now I'm going to add my diced green chilies. Alright, and then I'm going to add about half a box of some penne pasta. Now you can use whatever pasta you want to. Give this all a stir. It's looking good in there. Oh my gosh, that's looking really good. Alright, let's go ahead and give this a try and see if our seasonings are where we need them. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to have to add some more of the chicken fajita seasoning, and we'll see what else. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I'm definitely going to add some pepper. Some chicken fajita seasoning. Let's give that a shot. What we're going to do is bring the temperature all the way up to a high. We want to bring this up to a boil. Okay, we have a nice boil going on here. What we're going to do now is take this down to about a medium-low. I'm going to place a lid on here. And what we're going to do is cook this for about 12 to 15 minutes until our pasta is nice and cooked through. And then we're going to finish this off. Okay, so if you are craving chicken fajitas and you are missing some flour or corn tortillas, grab some pasta. Do the mashup right here. Okay, so about halfway through, or a little more than halfway, just take your lid off and just kind of give it a stir. Make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom. We'll give it a few more minutes. Okay, we're about 1 minute out. What I'm going to do is take my lid off. This is looking really good just the way it is. Oh my gosh, but we're not even done yet. Well, we are, but we're going to put it all together. Here's all of my peppers and my chicken. We're going to put it all back in. One skillet chicken fajita pasta. It'll take you about 30 minutes. Look at this. So what I'm going to do is just let this simmer, let all the flavors merge back in together for just 5 minutes, and then we're done. Chicken fajita pasta mashup. I'm ready. Oh my gosh, there's so many flavors going on right now in my mouth. It's a happy mouth. Am I supposed to say that? It is so good. All the flavors that you love in chicken fajitas, all wrapped around a pasta dish. There's your mashup. If you want to see more mashups, check out my 2 videos right here, and you can also go down into my description box where I will certainly list them down there for you also. Okay guys, comment down below, give me a thumbs up. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will see you on my next episode.